Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys watch this, I'm actually at festival right now. So in order to go to festival, I obviously had to plan because I'm on prep right now for my competition, and when I'm at the festival I'm gonna be 4 weeks out to the day because my competition's on a Saturday, so I go to festival on the Friday. So it's all pretty exciting. But anyway, while I'm at festival, I need to be hitting my macros. So I will show you guys what I'm doing in order to travel and stay on track while I'm away. And then you guys can use these tips when you go away on a day out or something, or a weekend break, or maybe even on a holiday, or just traveling, just doing anything really. Because the tips that I'm about to share with you are tips which can be used just generally as well. So it's not specifically designed for a festival, but also for anything. You can put it into any context that you may find yourself in. And these are just the things that I do always whenever I travel or go away from home. And it's harder to stay on track. So I will show you guys what I do. Friday and Saturday are the 2 days where I'm at my house. So what I've done for these 2 days is I have gone on my fitness pal and typed in what I'm going to eat that day, and then gone and prepared those things and got them out right here. So I'll show you what it is in a second, because yeah, I'm traveling home on Sunday, so I'll probably just have a couple of snacks like a carb killer bar on my way home. I have to come back reasonably early because I have a photo shoot that day, but luckily the photo shoot is actually in Surrey, so it's not too far away from me. But I still need to be home at a reasonable time because I think the shoot starts at like 12 or something. For all the meals that I'm showing you, I've been using frozen vegetables, and I already cooked loads of my meat in bulk, so I had it already in the freezer. But obviously if you just want to use normal vegetables and fresh meat, then let that chill, put it in the fridge, and then put it in Tupperware as you would if you were ever prepping like a lunch or a dinner that you're bringing out with you somewhere. Here we have all my food for tomorrow, so Friday, other than breakfast, because I will eat breakfast before I go. And then I also have protein pizza, which I'm gonna have half tomorrow and then half the next day. But luckily, I have these pocket scales. These are a tip that, oh! It's a shame it's not a 50, but it's always a lucky day when you find some money you didn't know that you had. So anyway, these are pocket scales, and they actually are more accurate than my other scales, which is crazy. Literally just like that. I don't know. They're so good. But yeah, they were really cheap off Amazon, and I honestly couldn't recommend them more. A few people I know have actually bought them since they saw mine, so I'll turn them off to save the battery. But that's that. So anyway, tomorrow's meals, what I'm having is obviously my breakfast before I go. Then I have, so in this one, I have turkey burger with pepper and green beans. And then I also have some jelly, some of the one from the sachet, which I told you about. And then some popcorn, just as a snack. I love this popcorn. And then before I go to bed, I will have these 4 sachets of oats with this coconut. And also I'm bringing this whole tub of Greek yogurt. So I will mix the yogurt with half of that. So that is what I'm having tomorrow. Obviously, before I go tomorrow for breakfast, I'm just going to have an egg wrap with some veg, and yeah, that's the same thing as I have quite a lot because I just love it so much. And so I'll show you what I'm having the next day on the Saturday. So here I have, again, some green beans, some pepper, some chicken, and then also rice. So I just used normal white rice there. And then I've also got this jelly, and then I've got 2 protein bars, so the square bar, which I absolutely love. The macros are average on these. The protein's quite low, but I needed low protein. And then the Mars protein bar, which is just amazing. 3 of these, and then again I'll have half of that and half of that. I haven't yet put them into plastic bags yet, but I'm also taking one of these for each day. So these are the brownies that I made. They're very, very high in fat, low in carb, and moderate protein. And the exact recipe for them is in the YouTube video, guys, which is going up tomorrow, so you better stay tuned. But honestly, I made them into 3 servings, and I ate one of the servings today. and they are so delicious, like so good. And I often struggle to get in my fats, which is why I needed to make something, because otherwise I wouldn't have baked anything. But baking stuff like this and taking it traveling with you is just such a good idea, because it stays fresh, and also you can tailor it to the macros you need. So if you need high fat, then you can put in loads of peanut butter, loads of whatever. You can see the recipe tomorrow, but they're such a great way to stay on track while you're traveling. And also it's going to be great because I can just shove these in my pocket and take them into the festival with me. And guys, I'm also bringing some spare sachets of oats, a sachet of Hydra 6 protein from Grenade, and that is exactly what I've done. So that's how I tend to do things. I'm also going to bring some condiments such as salt sachets, mini ones that you steal from like KFC and stuff, and pepper. And I'm also going to bring a little thing of hot sauce and my ketchup, because I love my ketchup, just in case I fancy it. And they're things which only add a couple of grams of carbs here and there. And despite the fact that I'm 4 weeks out, I don't really see that as too much of an issue while I'm away traveling, just because you can't be too anal. I know I should be at this stage, but while I'm away from home, it's kind of hard to hit it to the exact gram, but I'm going to be getting pretty close. So those are the things that I recommend you do. Obviously, you don't have to bring full meals. If you're not doing that, I recommend just bringing like a tub of Greek yogurt. Sachets like this are just so handy. So protein sachets, sachets of oats, some rice cakes. Oh, I also forgot actually. Oh, that's a good thing I was talking to you guys. Also, on one of the days, I am having this buff bake. I got this from that subs box that I told you guys about, but I'm having this on one of the days. I can't remember which day right now, but yeah, like mini things of peanut butter for fats, and also if you don't like peanut butter or almond butter, mini things of coconut oil just to get those fats in. Nuts, just things that are easily transported and don't really need to stay too cold. I have a meal prep bag, so I'm able to have things which need to stay cold, like meat and yogurt. I just like to do it like this, just to make sure that I'm staying on point this close to my competition. There is no way I'd be doing all this if I was in my improvement season. I would just kind of play it by ear a bit more. I'd still bring things like protein bars, these which are lower in protein, because in case you've already maxed out your protein or whatever. Coconut's great because it's so high in fat. And yeah, I mean, just mini things which are easily transportable like this. They're just so good to bring with you, because if you're low on carbs, low on fats, low on protein, then you've got something to turn to. And that's why the pocket scales are also so good. And while I'm at the festival, obviously I'm going to be walking loads, so my activity levels are going to be superly duperly high, and my rest day is Sunday anyway, so it's awesome. I'm really excited for the festival. It's going to be good fun. I'll be drinking the water, which is I'm not fussed about. I don't really get upset about not having to drink alcohol, because I can have so much fun while I'm not drunk. I have just always been able to have fun while I'm not drunk, and in a way I think it's kind of sad when people feel like they have to drink to have fun or take drugs, which personally I am incredibly against, but whatever, I'm not even going to touch on that now. Just lined up all the extra things which you don't really need to take but are handy to have. So I bring my multivitamin, my fish oil from KMPT, which is Kin Nutrition now, they're no longer KMPT. Just stevia, which I got off Amazon. This is coconut flavour, really like it. You can get stevia from Muscle Food, and I have a link for them and a code for them, and yeah, it gets you £5 off your order, which is really good. And then ketchup, of course, the reduced sugar and salt, and then obviously I add more salt after that. The only reason I get this ketchup is because the oh, what is that? That is cinnamon. Okay, well the macros on this ketchup are better. I didn't look at my salt intake at all. I really like salt and I add it to pretty much everything that's savoury. And then hot sauce as well. I really like this Cholula hot sauce, the chipotle flavour, real yummy. Also gonna bring some of this cutlery because it's just handy, because I can just bin it after. I don't have to carry dirty old cutlery with me. And I'll probably bring a couple more spoons actually, because I get quite a lot of food to eat. This is an exercise tip for you guys. Now, I got all of these bands, all 4 of them, off Amazon, under £10. Now, £10 is not a lot of money, and you can do glute circuits with them. I mean, I haven't really ever used them for anything else, but ladies, targeting the booty with these is so awesome. Just if you don't have a gym, you can do it in your hotel room, wherever you are. They're amazing. And then I also have this, which is a slingshot band. It's made of fabric. This band I would only recommend if you already have really strong glutes, and also if you know that you're probably going to have access to a gym, because I tend to use this when I'm on the leg press to make sure it really engages my glutes, or when I'm doing goblet squats. So a weighted goblet squat, I put this around my knees, but I only ever do that when I'm doing part of glute circuit. So I also do them. You guys will see this in future videos. I've got this new glute circuit and it is amazing. Lawrence added that into my program. Lawrence, my coach from Shredded by Science. So that's my tips there with regards to exercise, or if you guys have resistance bands as well to do upper body stuff as well, because you can't really do too much upper body stuff with these loops as far as I know. Anyway, moving back to my food tips. You can take all this stuff on an airplane as well if you need to. Apart from the yogurt, they'll take that off you, unless, top tip, you can take it on an airplane if you mix in a lot of fruit, because if there's fruit in there, then they don't detect it. That is my tip for you guys. So that is how I'm ending this vlog, but thank you so much for watching, and if you like these tips, then give this video a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and love you guys loads. Goodbye.